live on Facebook too. Hopefully, lately it's been a little interesting. Hope that's working. I don't hear the video. That's good. All right. Going live on Facebook. We will be ready to roll. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Oracle Office Hours. It's good to be here. I'm Eden Amandora. I think you might know me by now. I feel like sometimes introducing myself like your friendly neighborhood priestess, that whole neighborhood being this planetary neighborhood. We're all connected. It's such a joy and honor to get to come in and beam through the ethers with positive use of tech, to be together in the heart. And it always gives me so much joy to see you. So as you're coming in, let us know where you're coming. And friends on Facebook, if you are beaming in and finding this too, go to the comments, because you'll find a link to join us live on Zoom. In my beautiful Zoom background rather than my office, and participate in receiving Oracle. Wonderful. So, beloveds, last week we had Ariel, my fairy goddess mother here. Some of you were here with her. It was a very powerful collective reading she did. And I was just on a call with her right before coming into this call. And we were talking about these times we're in on Earth, and just how intense it can feel sometimes with our beloveds in Maui, everyone that went through such an intense experience there. I just want to take a moment together just to send love to those beings, those families, for their loss. There's a lot of chaos, and there's a lot of love that is here at the same time. So let's just breathe together and feel a deep prayer for those beings that are grieving, those beings, their family members, their possessions, just sending our love to them. Really honoring that, there's all sorts of places that we travel in consciousness in this human experience. And loss is inevitable in some form or another. I know last week, in the collective reading, Ariel pulled the Death Shroud as the first card, and it was really about what we need to let go of, what is not crucial, what is not essential anymore, and how this liberates us to really be in the heart, to connect. The next card was connection, that card. And ultimately, I know that many people at the ends of their human experience, of their lives, when they're reflecting back on what really matters to them, they don't care about that big job they took that made them more money. They don't care about that car, that house. They care about the love that they gave, the love they received. That's all. It gets so simple. That feeling of living a good life, of really living in peace. How can we keep dying to the small self to be reborn into more presence and love? So this is kind of a theme that I'm picking up on collectively right now, that this is a time of revelation, of revealing what's true, what's meaningful, what's crucial, what's of essence. And I'm just coming to you with my heart really cracked open in this moment in love for humanity. Some of you might be attracted to the path of the priestess, but not really know, like, what is this? It seems kind of like something from times of old, like temples of Greece or Egypt. And really, the priestess has been an archetype on the planet since ancient Lemuria, the dawn of time. And a priestess is a being that is in service to humanity, to the heart of humanity, the awakening of humanity, and being a lamp lifter. So for many of you who are attracted to these calls and are coming to deepen with me, there's no coincidence. There's something in you that has awoken. Sometimes, like the Buddhists call it bodhicitta. It's that seed of awakening, that spark of compassion and love for humanity, for goodness, to walk heart first, to walk as a light into the world. And I'm here with you today to just invite that whatever cards are drawn, whatever readings are received, that you find the thread for your own precious heart, for that which resonates, to awaken that seed for you, to bring you deeper into love. And so, my loves, I know that some of you raised your hand last week, very hopeful to receive a reading, and I'm here to offer those readings individually, and to remind you that it's medicine for us all. Whenever we work with archetypes, very different than just maybe like psychological concepts. Archetypes are very collective, very powerful, and you'll feel the wisdom, feel what they're carrying. And you'll know if you light up, if your body is resonating, you'll know this is for me. The reading might not be possible for every person. You'll receive a lot. So I want to invite you again, if you can, to come on to let me see you. I know some of you in your cars, some of you are maybe even in the dark in other parts of the world, but come, and there's a couple of you who've raised your hands already. Would you be willing, Shalu, to come onto camera today? And I'll ask Pat to go first, because I remember, Pat, you raised your hand first last time. I'm going to add you, love.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, good to see you. So Pat is coming in from New Jersey today. And Pat, you've been journeying with me in this way for years now, since the Beyond the Ordinary days. Yeah, I remember. Okay, so feeling into your heart, question, and knowing it's not a simple yes, no question. The guidance that you'll receive will be much deeper than that. Right. And the cards. Feeling. Beautiful. Peacock feathers, the great alchemical transmuters of poison into beauty. For you on Facebook, come join the link below and join us in Zoom. We're here together. You'll get to see more. All right, Pat, I am here with you. And we're going to begin to slowly come across the cards.
Yes.
That one?
Yes.
Wow. The primal goddess. Do you see that? Let me hold it up.
Awesome.
Wow. Primal goddess is a powerhouse. You can tell. There you've got the element of fire. You've got the wolf and the serpent rising. She is all about her Shakti, her aliveness, and her wild, passionate roar, her yes for life. The primal goddess, Pat, does not care what other people think. She's free.
Yes.
Freely expressed. She is not playing small anymore. She's roaring with her own life force, yes, energy, her divine ecstasy, following that thread towards her bliss. And this came for a reason. I'm inviting you to really contemplate,
Yes.
just feeling into those places that you might still feel stagnant, stuck, small, or concerned about other people's validation or approval, because the primal goddess is the antidote. She's the medicine in this world that brings us back to the essence of our roar for life, our passion for life. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Powerful.
So grateful.
Great to see you, Pat.
Nice to be here too. It's so wonderful.
All right. So who is next? Antoinette, my beloved sister. I'm going to put you on there with me too. Can you unmute yourself? Hello, my love. Are you still muted? Oh, there you are. I love you so much. It's good to see you.
Oh, wonderful to be with you.
Look at all those stars twinkling behind you. Aww. All right, so this now is for you, and just tuning into your heart, the inquiry, the prayer, that which will be your piece to contemplate and integrate. All right, I'm going to slowly, when you're ready now, I'm going to scroll my finger across the cards, and you just tell me yes or no. And I will.
Now. Yes.
All right. Well, my love, we brought this up earlier. You both pulled the archetype cards, not the tools or the frequencies, the pure archetype. This is the priestess. This is Our Lady of the Lake, Mistress of the Waters. Like we were talking about, she who is here for the collective awakening, she who lifts the lamp in love, practices beauty, she who is the emissary and embodiment, the divine feminine. And the priestess, as you know, you've journeyed with me in these temples. She's asking us to amplify in stillness, to transmit, to amplify that which is essence, that which is true, that which is real, to get still and quiet enough to receive in our feminine, to then be the transmitter of the divine. So for you, beloved, that piece, that's about your voice, your trusting your gnosis, your heart knowing, trusting the voice that comes through you, transmission that is, it is both for you and it is in service, trusting your heart. So as you receive this and you look at this archetypal image, you see that key that owl carries, that snowy white owl bringing that key. And you remember what you are, the keeper of the keys of in this lifetime. And for you to hold on to those keys and not share those keys is truly to waste such a gift, such beauty. So my guidance for you and for those who are listening, if this card is resonating for you, these keys, these gifts are meant to be shared. That is your oracle, my love.
Thank you, Amadora. Thank you.
Love you so much. Good to see you.
Love you. Wonderful to see you always.
All right. How are we feeling? Good to see you. I see new people beaming in. All right. I am going to look for the other raised hand. Welcome, Agnes. Welcome, Monica. Welcome, Joyce, Green. You can pop in where you're beaming in from. And yeah, I know Agnes is coming all the way from Malta. We had a beloved from Norway. I don't know if her line dropped, but I know this is such a powerful time on earth where we can weave these threads across the world. Shalu, my love, I can't see you, but I want to see your beautiful face. I don't know if you're in the dark.
Yeah, I am not able to turn my camera on.
Okay, love, I'm going to stay just me on the screen then, and you can still take a card and be with us with our remembering of your lovely face. Okay,
Thank you.
it's good to have you here. Shallow went through the rainbow body with me last
Yes.
So wonderful. Okay, dear one. Now we have the fan of cards for you, holding your inquiry in your heart. We're going to scroll slowly across for you.
Now.
Ooh, all three of you got the primary archetype cards. This is powerful. What is the likelihood of that? That's amazing. Ooh, this is the Weaver Dreamer, my love. Look how beautiful this card is. I was just talking about the web we weave across this planet when we gather this way in our hearts. And here we have the Weaver Dreamer. This is a powerful, mystical, magical archetype that assists you to create more consciously. So we have the spinner. This is Clotho, the spinner, the ancient Greek, a weaver, the one that takes the raw material of her inspiration, her dreams, her visions, and then she comes up to, this is the, let me see if I can see her. No, it goes this way, from the spinner to the measurer, from Clotho to Lachesis. So this is the part of you that takes an assessment of how much is a good thing and when it's too much, and you know boundaries, and you know how to create from this discernment, right? There's discernment here. And then it goes from Lachesis, from Clotho to Lachesis to Atrope, the cutter. And she is going to know when that manifestation is complete and to let it go, to let something go that is no longer serving the greater dream and vision, to trust it is complete. So there's three faces to this archetype. And she's asking you, are you dreaming a dream that sets you free? Are you happy with this story you are telling, you are weaving, you are creating? And if not, what would you change, love? What could you do to maybe have boundaries or completions in your mythic dream, in your mythic story? This is about stepping into this position of being the dreamer, being the weaver of your dreams, lucidly, really taking that deeper responsibility for this story that we are creating together. So Shalu, really feel into your story of your life right now with love, with compassion, and ask yourself, where are more boundaries needed? And where maybe are completions needed? Dream the best dream for you, my love. It's very important to have all three of these functioning, highly functioning together in the wheel.
Yeah, Eden, it really resonates my situation right now. Yeah, thank you very much.
You're so welcome. So welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Beautiful. Oh, it's good to see there's many people still beaming in. Welcome to all who've joined. And for those of you coming on Facebook, hi, come follow the link in the comments and join us to receive an oracle. Come to the Zoom. Welcome, Luana. Welcome. Yes. All right. So just feel into your heart. Who else is ready to receive? feel, especially if you've been going through something challenging and you're just in prayer, in asking for guidance at this critical moment, what might arise? And Luana, since you're on camera, are you interested in a reading, love? You want to unmute?
Oh, I am so ready, my love. Thank you.
Okay, let's get in here.
And I have been going through an initiation, if I may be quintessential in sharing. It appears that every day I am in front of yelling and screaming at me, confrontation. And that is my opportunity to not show up as my 3-year-old doing the same, yet to really integrate into my adult Luana and reassure my little girl she is perfectly safe, and the person in front of us is simply wounded, and we have been brought forth to bear witness and to hold space for them. And yet at the same time, it's scary as heck when you're being poked and bullied.
Yeah, I'm sure many here can relate to this, where we're met with someone who is suffering, right? Every act is either a cry for love or an act of love. And for us to step into our priestessing is to return all acts of non-love or apparently non-love with love. And to remember that you're safe, that you are here now, not as that 3-year-old that might have been yelled at, bullied a lot. But boy, does it feel real, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. So what I tell initiates a lot is to imagine this cell wall, this luminous egg around you that is your frequency. And the higher you can raise your own love level, the higher you can raise your frequency, the more at cause you are, the less at the effect of the suffering, the choices, the frequencies of others. And then you can look at that being that you're dreaming up in your Hall of Mirrors curriculum, and you could say, there's a lot of anger happening over there. Like, it's not inside your cell wall. It's actually over there in their aura, right? And energetically, it's not collapsing. It's radiating compassion. Because true compassion is still with another, still able to be present with the suffering without colluding with that frequency, without collapsing into that frequency, and without judging. That's the hardest thing. That's the master crash course here. It's like, if as soon as we go to judgment, the heart contracts and we collapse. If we can stay in compassion and truly see this being is suffering, and I'm going to stay with them in love, not to pity them, not to go so deep into my empathic channel that I'm suffering with them, but to be compassionate in this present moment, to bring my love, to offer my presence. That is the key. Yeah. So let's see what guidance comes for you. Beyond that, there may be something very related to this. That's another key. I'm shuffling the cards for you, love. And for those coming in on Facebook, good to see your names popping in. So many beloveds. There's a link in the comments to come join us on Zoom, and you might even receive a reading. Come and join me. Right. So here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go into these beautiful peacock cards that are beloved Ariel Spilsbury's 13 Moon Oracle cards. We're so blessed to have her love and her wisdom, lineage. Okay, so you tell me when, beloved.
Now.
It's another priestess card, but this is equanimity. Equanimity. And you have here this dodecahedron, this beautiful geometry. It's a frequency card. It's calling you into that still pool of lucid awareness, that your waves, your own emotional waves, are calm, that you can dive deeper down under the surface, the choppy water. You can feel what needs to be touched in the depths, perhaps even in the subconscious, to bring love to that part of self that then calms those waters completely on the surface. Equanimity is calling you into your feeling body navigation. When your waters are I don't even know how to say that, equanimous. When your waters are calm and there's equanimity, you become very sensitive to vibrations in the field. You become a feeling body navigator with much more ability, more adept. So no matter what's happening with others in your world, this is your guidance to come back to the calm waters within you. So whatever practices, whether that's using water consciously, taking baths, letting the bath water be over the heart chakra, discharging any emotional charge in the water with the salts, with those sacred oils that bring you back into peace and equanimity. Praying consciously with your water, drinking water with the gratitude, the self-blessing for the waters of your body, working with the water consciously, coming back to equanimity.
And I see the beautiful shape, the many facets, kind of like the crystal ball, the many facets, and the many facets of me and the many facets of the other that's in front of me. And that's going to help me remember that they are a light, as I am a light, and that they are sons and daughters of God and Goddess, as I am, and to quickly become in a quickening to hold that space for them and not be rocked.
Blessed be this remembrance. Yes, from that equanimity, all is possible. That peace, you'll be bringing it to all others.
Thank you, sister.
You're so welcome, love. You're so welcome. Beautiful. All right, my loves. Let me see if there's any more hands. Do you know how to raise your hand? Laurel raised her hand. Okay, this is going to be the last reading for today. Good to see you, Laurel. Where are you coming in from?
I am in Sacramento County, California,
Wonderful.
a little town called Wilton.
Welcome. I bet it's pretty hot around those parts right now.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah, August. Right, my dear. Is this your first time with me on one of these calls, or just the first time you've asked for a reading?
I pop on. I usually stay on Facebook because I have connection issues out here. It's very rural, but yeah.
Good to meet you. Good to see you, love.
You too.
All right, so holding your inquiry, your prayer, your vision, that which you're inviting the archetypes, the goddess to assist you with at this moment in your journey, really feeling that. And here we go. I'm going to scroll across the cards. Let me know when you're ready.
Ooh, there.
Is it that one?
Yeah, I felt it.
Okay. Whoa. All right. You got a powerful card, honey. This one is the sacred tool of the sword, clarify. So some may perceive the sword as a tool of, or a weapon of war or violence. In this deck, it is a tool of alignment. I align, I clarify, and I challenge the illusions in my life. And it's a card of the archetype called the initiator. And the initiator is she who speaks truth with love. It's where love and truth are the same frequency. And you'll know what parts of your life are asking for clarity through truth telling. You'll know where you're being invited to come into more alignment through truth telling, where you're being asked to challenge illusions, patterns that are not in alignment, that are creating something that is less than love in your life. And that's where you bring your truth with love. And the very crucial part of this is that swords and the sword, like words, if you take the S from one end to the other, sword becomes words. Do you see that? That magic? Your words are that powerful. They can maim, they can kill relationships, or they can align and clarify and liberate in love. So you are being invited to really feel, are my words coming from love? Are my words coming from truth? Are my words coming from that deeper compassion? Because if we're in judgment or anger, or there's an emotional charge, or if, like Luana said, the little girl is feeling so scared that she grabs that sword to protect herself, that will cause harm. Those words come from the higher octave, and they will clarify, liberate, align. This is for you.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, that resonates so much.
I'm so glad. Yay.
Thank you, Eden.
So welcome, Laurel. Nice to meet you. Beautiful. Wow, this has been such a powerful Oracle Office Hours. Thank you for coming on with me. I wanted to give a couple updates, some news. For those of you who have already journeyed deeper into the mystery with me, there's some beautiful opportunities. And one of those is literally called Into the Mystery. Into the Mystery is something that I decided to offer because I want to make this work available for more people all around the world, and not to feel like, oh, that's such a financial stretch for me. I can't afford this mystery school tuition. So it's a lot of value. It's every Tuesday. No, where are we at? Tuesday. We're on Thursday. My linearity is challenged sometimes. Every Tuesday, we'll be diving into the mystery. The first Tuesday of the month, I'll offer a beautiful journey with one of these archetypal goddess frequencies. And we'll do kind of an overall, where are we in the kind of cosmic, celestial, or lunar, like, what's the energy of that week. And then the next Tuesday, we'll have an opportunity to deepen together. And I'll offer mentoring like today, like you experienced, but we have more time, and you can really hold and be witnessed and feel the love there in that beautiful group. And then I'm going to be bringing in special guests, other priestesses, like some of you have met Ariel, some of you have met Argon and Natalia. There's wonderful opportunities to feel their magic and their medicine. And the fun part, that's all fun, but the really fun part for me is the fourth Tuesday is going to be a sacred song and sound transmission and circle to really open the heart and raise our frequency. So all of this Into the Mystery it's like a mystery school training for only $33 a moon. That's a month. And so I don't know if Erin's here today with me, but I'm going to, let me see, I think Erin is not here. So I will email that with the replay to this. And then the other news is that, yes, we started this call with sending our light and our love to Maui very, very deeply, and still doing so, really holding our beloveds there. Thank you, Laura. Other news is that I'm going to be offering the rainbow body, the ascension techniques that I did in spring with my beautiful alchemist brother Argon. And this has been super inspired since going on the Magdalene pilgrimage this summer. So this time we're going to be offering it 8 weeks at the same price, the same tuition as the original one in the spring that was only 7 weeks, because we're going to go even deeper. And there's so much more mystery and beauty in there to share with you. And for those who have done the journey already with me, you're welcome to come back. You have a initiate and devotion discount for that. And this journey is non-linear, so we continue to grow, we continue to open, and that is about going through the whole rainbow light body through the chakra system and mining the gold from each of our own powerful wheels of light, the higher octaves of those chakras, instead of being bound by our ancestral wounds, our samskaras, our soul scars. This is about unraveling those knots and opening up to the true power and magnificence of who we really are. And then lastly, for now, some of you have journeyed with me in the year-long Mysterium Priestess training, and I'm going to be offering that again now it's moved to January 2024. So that is by application and interview. And if your heart is like, I'm ready to really walk in leadership as love, step into even more service at this time on the planet, this time of dire beauty and chaos, this time where you are so needed to first really do that deep work for yourself and then bring your heart to this world. And Mysterium is open. That will be an open, the gates are open to come in to apply and to have an interview with me. So I wanted to let you know, and I know that some of you are called. So I am thrilled that we have this opportunity to be together today, and I'll continue to do these beautiful calls probably until the Mysterium begins. Then my schedule just gets so full with that. But for now, know that I'm committed, I'm devoted to being here in the heart with you. And you may want to consider either stepping into the mystery, the rainbow light body activation, or the Mysterium, so we can really do this beautiful work, the next octave together. Loving you all so much. I am going to put you in the gallery view and just bowing, just seeing your precious hearts through your eyes. Yeah, let's send Maui that last blast of just so much love for all the beings and the land and the souls that have transcended through those fires. Just feeling our love for that whole area of the world just surrounding it, let it come into right balance. One of the things that gives me so much joy, I contributed to a fund that had already raised over $2 million for the families there. And they are being held in the Aloha spirit. People, it's for the people, by the people are showing up for each other. That is community. And it is beautiful to see this happening. Sometimes in these times of darkness, these times of tragedy, it's really revealing where the system is broken, but the people are not. The people are coming forth strong together. So let's raise this. Let's raise this to the one heart. Blessed be. All right, everyone. Bye for now. So much love. Mwah. So much love, everybody.